Hey guys, today, as you can see, you'll be learning how to turn pages in PowerPoint. Just press your spacebar. Now, thank you everyone. See? Hey, you there? Please tell me what you're trying to say. Well, sir, we came here to talk about mind maps, not how to turn pages in PowerPoint. Oh, you came and that's why you clapped for me? That's why. And thank you for reminding me, because our real topic is not turning pages in PowerPoint, which are blank, which are very bland. We're learning about mind mapping. Very pleasant, very peaceful. Now, imagine a treasure map. How many clues, how many marks, the X mark. And if you get to the treasure, what? You get eternal fun, gold, treasure, Lego set, puppy, cat, whatever you want in the world. If you dream about it, that's only in movies. Alright? Mind mapping, that's just like a treasure map. But you don't have treasure and hints. Well, if you get a hint from the person who made it. Well, okay, so now here's a small example. Very small, 3 pictures, 3 lines, 2 lines. Alright? This is the mind, this is the brain. Same thing, different words. They both, the same thing, are thinking about food, which I'm thinking about now. So my mind is corresponding with these minds. I'm very hungry right now. I'm just kidding. This takes forever sometimes. What is mind mapping? So you can use a mind map in the following ways. But first, in mind mapping, you make notes, you take notes, and you retrieve notes. Alright? You can use mind mapping for ideation brainstorming, a problem where you're trying to work through, the project that you're brainstorming, a difficult concept that you're trying to learn. There's a meme on that last one. I'll show you in the coming slides. I think you'll understand. Let's say your professor, he gave you an essay to write about airplanes. And why airplanes is highlighted red is because there might be an example. What did I spoil it for you? Forget that, alright? Okay, so your professor asks you to write an essay on airplanes. But you knew very little about it. Okay? So what you did is, mind maps are very helpful in this. They are easy to understand, and you can tell your professor the next day, and your mind will be relaxed. And so mind maps, this is an example of one. Let's say airplanes here. This is subsonic. Okay, I'm really spoiling it for you. Forget about the subsonic and transonic I just said. Why did I spoil it for you again? Please forget all about it, except what I just said here. Alright? And you can use a mind map. What did I want to say? Okay, let's next slide. Oh, hi bird, how are you? Steps to write a mind map. Begin with the main concept, add branches to the main concept, explore topics by adding more branches, add images and colors. Now these are the main steps to writing a good mind map. And this arrow is of course not a mind map, this is not a mind map, and this is not a mind map. Now I know this doesn't look like an actual mind map. This is because it's talking about branching. Do you see these black lines here? They are branching. What that is that, you know how in my BPMN video, I connected the tasks together? That's just like a mind map, right? You have to connect them together. I'll show you an example later. Oh wait, I can show you an example now. I can't believe it. Hooray, let's go. Okay, now this is the first one. Use a problem that you're trying to work through. Now my dad, yesterday morning, woke me up very early because he had a surprise for me. Now my dad said, use a mind map to find out the surprise. Now I told him, I already know a lot about mind maps. But my dad was like, I'll teach you more if you get this right. Alright? So I was like, I kept surprise in the middle. Now this is not the one that I actually made in the morning. There was a one that I made on paper. I wish I could show you, but I can't show you. 1 minute. I think I can show you, but 1 minute. So as you can see, this is the one that I made in the morning. It looks very messy, I know, but that's the thing. If you always really good handwriting, I understand. You can't really show out a really good mind map here. All right. Now, do you see any difference? No one saw me doing that. Can you see a big difference in how neat it looks? Doesn't it? And I understand sometimes handwriting won't look as neat as you think. That's why you use digital. Now, we'll start with, I'll explain how I did this. Surprise. Now, then I went to questions. Is it inside the house? Now, this is the ideation process. All right, I'm brainstorming of what it is. All right, where is it? How is it? Is it in good condition? It is in good condition, I can tell you that. Now, questions. Is it inside the house? Is it in the hall or the bedroom? Is it a gift or is it an Xbox in-app purchase? By the way, is it in good condition? Okay, fine. Alright, so surprise. Now I got a guessing mode. A guessing mode is like, I have to guess what it is, maybe. A new mobile, which I can talk to my friends through 24/7. Or an in-app purchase for my Xbox. A new stationery, a new pencil case because I need one. A new iPad. Who knows, because I like iPads. I can look at the stare at the screen, you know. A new camera. Is it, because we're learning about cameras, that's why. A new ball. A puppy. Ruff, 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 ruff. A Lego set. I think it is a Lego set. Is it a PS5? Now, I'm not going to tell you the answer, but I got possible answers. Stuff to complete school project. Lego sets, count stuff, and ball. These are the because I kept these because they're more possible than these. Because I already have an Xbox, I don't need a PS5. Now, I'm not going to go into much detail in what I need, so I'll just go possible answers. Those are the possible answers. I'm not going to tell you the answer. It's for me to know and you to figure out. Because it's a good mind map that you can make. That's your task. Whoever is watching. Use the use case for the project that you're brainstorming. Now, my school, my teacher, I scored a nice score in my chance test. 33.5 out of 42. It's a very good score in my class. And she was like, okay, everyone, you really don't need to learn chance stuff. You're already really good at it. So, but she said, we have to do something good in the holidays. So I'm giving you a holiday project, a probability and chance carnival project, which I have to start. Okay, so the PCC project, initials for the probability and chance carnival. It starts with these objective, audience, desirables, timeline, and milestones and metric. So I got my objective to create a golf game to attract people. So I want to create a golf game and I want to attract people in my class to it. So mine's the most popular game. That's my goal. That's my objective. My audience, my classmates and teachers, to expand mine to my neighborhood. When I bring back mine from school, I might ask some friends to come over maybe and play it. So to expand it throughout the neighborhood. Desirables, pinballs, cardboard, big compartments. Now the big compartments part you wouldn't really understand because I have to make it. So I need a blade for that. But the pinballs I need it for the gold part. And the cardboard I need it for the holes. Are you understanding? I feel like you're understanding. A timeline. Deadline, Friday, term 3, week 1. Assignment, due date. That's the day that I have to give it. Well, maybe because she might change it because my teacher is well known for that. Milestones and metric. To get the items to create the project. Well, of course, create the project. Now, I didn't add one. I want to submit the project. That's what I also want. I didn't add it there, but... And before I even go to the next slide, remember, in mind map, there might be mistakes made. So, it's better. It's for the better good. Learn from your mistakes, people. Learn from them. Now, my beautiful handwriting, you can see it's very nice. Please don't ignore this. You can read it later. A difficult concept that you're trying to learn. This is not difficult. This is not the one that I'm talking about. So in airplanes. This is the mind map that I created yesterday. It's about subsonic, transonic, propeller, and supersonic planes. If I have time, I might make a video about these airplanes, but for now, just know it. So here we have propeller aircraft. Makes a lot of noise. Doesn't fit a lot of passengers. Very uncomfortable seats. I know. They were steel. No, they're not steel, but they were very uncomfortable. That's what I'm trying to say. Not today, but back then. Transonic planes. Now, transonic planes are the ones that we fly in today. A new era of propeller aircraft. A new era. A milestone. How's that? Alright? A jet engine can travel faster than introduced first class. Alright? Okay. How do I read that? Easy. Subsonic planes travel under the sound barrier, 4-engine for small aircraft. Now, normally that's breaking the rule nowadays, but it's then, not now. Makes no sound. Makes no sound. It's like a transonic aircraft. Doesn't make a lot of it. Now I come to my favorite, supersonic aircraft, along with transonic aircraft. Faster than this speed of sound, which is faster than my sound. Okay? Actually much faster. Makes a lot of noise. Now, some reasons why Concorde, I won't get into much detail, but I'll just tell you a fun fact. Some of the reasons why these supersonic airliners were retired in 2003 is because they make a lot of noise in the city and people could hear it, and that's really disturbing them. Plus it shakes a lot of stuff. Alright, that's all for this. But you will see the next one. Oh no! What is this? This is the meme I was talking about. When things get more complicated. Alright, so this is actually supposed to be the middle, but I don't know why it's there. Don't ask me. I created it. Alright, types of airplanes. There's a propeller, there's a transonic, there's a subsonic, and there's a supersonic. Now, I didn't write anything in subsonic, so please don't mind, because there's not a lot about known about subsonic planes, but they were there. But no one really writes essays on it. Now, I got a propeller. There is a timeline, there's a manufacturer, there's an airline. So I'll go to timeline, 1970s. McDonnell Douglas, models DC-9, DC-10. I won't go into much detail about them, but when I was making this, I thought it was going to be an airplane video. It's really good in the making. Propeller aircraft, airlines, Pan Am, that's it, all I can think about. A timeline until the 1970s, I already covered that, why am I saying it again? Okay, now we go to transonic. Okay, this is the big one. Manufacturer Boeing, Airbus, and Embraer. Embraer is not a lot about known, but they do get a lot of airplanes. They do manufacture domestic airplanes. Embraer. Boeing models, engine types, twin jet, tri-jet, and quad jet. So twin jet, it's 2 airlines. Tri-jet's 3 engines, and quad is 4 engines. Twin engine, I'm not going to read it because, fine, I'll read it for you. 707, 737, 757, 767, 777, 777X. It's a pain for me to say all those very fast. 787. Now we have tri-jets, 717 and 727. Now we have quad jets, 747. That's all Boeing aircraft. Now the timeline, actually it should be there. Why didn't I keep it there? The timeline is from 1900 till now. 1910 till now. 1920 to now. Fine, 1910 to now. Around that time. Now Airbus, the new one. The one that came in the 1980s. Alright? Model, engine types, twin jet. I'm just gonna... A300, A310, A318, A319, A320, A320neo, A321, A330, A330neo, A350, A350-900, A350-10, 1000. that my mouth really hurts. Now we have quad engine. Sadly, Airbus doesn't create tri-jet planes because they're very outdated. Now the quad engine A340, A380. Now, so far, is it easy to understand what I'm trying to say? If it was an E-say. Okay, keep the A here. Where does the E go? Wait, what are you trying to say here? That's a whole E-say in Google Docs or Word. It hurts your brain. Did you know that brain doesn't really store paragraphs? Well, if it's important, but it really doesn't store. It just stores small phrases and keywords. So these are like keywords. Now we have subsonic, which I couldn't really write. Supersonic, manufacturer, British, French, turbojet. Turbojet is another type of engine which is outdated because it made a lot of noise. Model Concorde. Now the timeline was from 1976 to 2003. Soviet model Tupolev Tu-144, which is a very noisy plane, and I already made a video on it. Its reputation wasn't that long. It was about like what, 10 years or something? Yeah, something like that. Alright, if you just want to take a quick look or take a photo and understand about it, you have 10 seconds. It's over. Next. Thank you everyone for listening. I hope you understood what a mind map is. And the point of this video is for you guys to enjoy and tell your professor that I couldn't create an essay, but I made something better. I made a mind map for you to understand well. Alright? And mind maps are very helpful. I'm not lying. I've used them. Me and my dad, we were really struggling in our other videos until we learned how to do a mind map. I told my dad what a mind map is. He didn't tell me. Yeah. If you type in mind maps on YouTube, watch those videos. If you didn't understand, watch this video before you go there. Because it's me. Alright guys, thank you. Bye.